So I saw two Cybertrucks today. I didn't get to make a YouTube video because one was parked kind of far away and I was busy, and the other one was at some other office. I think it was one was white and one was just the stainless color. Things are ugly. Tesla Cybertruck. I kind of remember I kind of laughed. Remember like when these cars came out and people were like, "Oh my God," in the '90s, and like everyone was like, "Oh my God." 17-inch wheels. It's black. Oh my gosh, there's nothing else like it. Yeah, that kind of thing. There were probably a couple other cars that came out that were kind of like that. Anyway, this thing needs to be ran. We wanted to do it today, but we got involved with other mindless bullcrap like, something's probably wrong here. Something's probably wrong. Oh, keep on running it till it blows the hells up. One day it will blow up. Yeah, I took out that yesterday, then I took out the battery, and I was like, yeah, something's still not right with this because the connections on the battery were all jacked, and that's all gone, and then the battery died, and so there was more to the story. Sometimes there's a chain of events with things that are wrong with it. Yeah, so a Tesla Cybertruck, but who cares, man? Electric vehicle, money spent, who cares? It's like when these things came out, literally. I don't even really care about vehicles anymore. Nothing excites me. I just care that my vehicle still works. Oh, and I care more about this. Yeah. So on the way back from all that nightmare today, we have to stop at the Walmart again. I think the battery on the wagon, some new battery we got at Costco, has a pile of junk and it died. Had 2 volts in it, right? 2 volts. And someone I'm related to thinks that it's gonna jump off and be completely normal when it has 2 volts in it. If you have 2 volts in your battery, something is extremely wrong inside of the battery, and it's probably at a crucial, dangerous point where it might even blow up because it's probably emitting hydrogen gas. But it's only 2 volts, so it doesn't have much spark for the hydrogen gas to ignite. But anyway, on the way back, we went to the Walmart, and oh my God, Hot Wheels Boulevards in a while. Never seen them. But we got the Lambo, and we got this. Because you know why I got it? Because you won't see them the next day. They'll be totally gone. There might be more putting out now or tomorrow. But I'm just a sucker for cool stuff. So we got that. My collection is growing. My collection that had to be thrown out 15 years ago. I've been building it since around 2022. Yeah, every time I go out, but I haven't really been filming it. Now I'm gonna be more maybe on it for content, especially the premiums. The mainline cars are meh. And then you meet other people going through the stuff. A hobby I can afford. They're so cool though. Look at that thing. It's so cool. I don't care what it is. I buy it. What kind of car? And then you go drive around. You see the same kind of car, and you're like, yeah, I got the Hot Wheels version. It's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up like a box about that big. Fill up those things. I probably already could. I have that many now. Oh, they store well. It's a small little box. So that's our headlight relay, which you think get to clean up today. The wagon battery was totally shot. Costco battery, made in Mexico now, economy battery. Lasted a month. Something was extremely wrong with it though, and I was like, something's not right here. The way I cranked it was all the time. Brand new battery. Well, it was like bad connections. No, well it does have bad bolts. We do need to get I don't know where they are. Do I have any more in here? No. I need to buy a pack of, I'm not even buying them because I'm poor. Someone else's problem, but, no, that's not it. I need to buy, those stupid GM, side post bolts. I think I ran out. I usually keep like a couple on the top of this box just in case you need one when you're disconnecting the battery and you break one. But I think I'm all out. So we're gonna get some. Battery was warranted, so it was already paid for. It was like $100 or something. That was a month ago, so you get a new one for free for 3 years. Around that, 109. It's freaking Costco though. Everything's economy battery now. AutoZone, Costco, it doesn't matter. All economy. Nothing is of any quality anymore. And then we want to go to an all-electric future like the Tesla Cybertrucks we've been seeing around. This area is picking up, I'll tell you that. We used to have complete beaters here. We still kind of do. If you want to see complete beaters, I finally found where they are at night. They're usually hanging out at night in a couple of different locations close by to here. And the car-dwelling people, but that's okay. If you gotta live in your car, you gotta live in your car. Why do people look down on that for? Some people gotta live in their car just because of the economic times that's in this country. I don't look down on people when they're living in a tent or a car. Some people go, oh, you're gonna live in a van. You're gonna live in your car. You gotta do what you gotta do. I already picked up the battery. I had to do like a whole loop around. What a waste of time. I'll tell you what, if I ever had a tow truck, I would refuse to do jump starts, and I would probably refuse to do batteries, unless I got paid a lot of money for it. AAA, if you don't know, which sucks, by the way, probably your own insurance company. Your own insurance company towing would be better, because every insurance company offers that now for like free, or it's like on your policy for like $1 or $2 a year or something. Now, AAA is so swamped, and they're so like crap because they used to hire outside contractors, and then they put their AAA logo on their tow truck. So many people just said F you to them that have tow trucks because the pay sucks so bad. That AAA, it has their own fleet now of trucks. They have them around the corner. They keep on buying like these cheap non-air ride seat on like 19.5 gross vehicle weight rating Chevys. Like 6500s, I think there are, or something. You might have like a Duramax diesel in them or something. They're real junk though. Jordan bed on it. You know, Jordan's crap. You know, if you want something good to get a Century. And then they have the wheel lift trucks. I don't even know what they have, like Dynamics or something. They're real like cheap junk they have. And they're all over the place. Because the regular towing guys refuse to work for them. Because the rates are so low. And I agree, I wouldn't do it anyway. Months ago, I saw a guy, it's probably around 50 minutes away, and he was right over here by Condo Land doing a jump start. I go, what is that guy even getting? Maybe he was in the area or something, but still, if he made a special run all the way up here for a jump start, that would have been hilarious. But yeah, so that's that. Roadside is no good anymore with the batteries, and that's going to be even better with electric vehicles soon. But yeah, what a nightmare. People freak out about that. Oh, my battery's dead, and they freak out. And there was this guy, he actually died. He used to live next door. He was very grumpy. He finally moved years ago. He used to bitch at me everything I did. Look over here. What's he doing now? Report me for near everything. I was always being reported for car repair, even if I was airing up tires on my bicycle, I guess. He'd run to the office and report it. He's dead now, but he used to have this car, and the battery used to die all the time. And he had AAA like every single time, and the guy was doing the whole spiel. I could have told him what was wrong with it. But they kept changing the battery and this and that, checking the charging system. Everything was okay with it. Might have had a parasitic drain on it. But I used to actually play all the time. He says, oh, when you're sitting around, you should just get a battery charger. So I knew when he had the hood open in the car and the battery was dead, I used to drag out my little extension cord because he was a real dickhead. So I dragged out my little cord over here. I opened up the hood of my white truck, and I always put a charger on it and then shut down the hood and went inside. So when the AAA guy came, he looked over here and he saw my little wire going into the truck, into the battery charger, and I was just like, yeah, you gotta be a dick. I would have helped you, but you're a dick, so I'm not helping you. And it's funny, matter of principle. Always remember that, matter of principle. It was funny though. I still laugh to this day about it. I don't feel bad about it either, because the guy was just that much of a dick to me. Don't be assholes to people. Don't be assholes, no matter what's going on with your life and your situation. It's probably self-created, so don't take it out on other people. When you take it out on other people, you're just total trash, and bad things are going to happen to you. And I've seen this over and over and over again with people. So I ain't worried about it for me, because I try to be helpful. Try to be. Not that I'm the best person, but try to be. What else is going on? Yeah, that was crazy though. 2 volts, right? And then I got bitched out for using a voltmeter. When you have a battery that's dead in your car, always, we learned this in school. One thing I got out of batteries, we had like a week of battery class, all about the 12-volt system in the automobile. And one thing I always got it when we had these meters we had to buy, check the state of the battery before you even touch it. Like check the voltage, you know, stuff like that. Because then I'll tell you a lot of things. People just go, oh, the battery's bad. The comment thought the battery's bad. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You could have a bad connection. Hook up your meter, you're going to see that. You know, you can check your ground, you can check your power to power, you can check over here for power at the you know, you can check at a bunch of spots. Maybe you could have a battery cable that's freaking melted, and then you're going to go jump a car with a melted battery cable that's potentially going to start a fire. You know, so you always hook a meter first, if you have one, a digital voltmeter to the battery, then you jump start it. And if you jump start it and the battery is extremely low, like below 10 volts, you better be really, really careful because that thing's probably hydrogen gassing and it could blow up on you. And they do blow up. We had happen at the auction, and then it blew up on this kid who was pretty careless and was grumpy all the time. And again, bad things happen to people. So, cocky kid got blown up in the face with a battery. Luckily, he was wearing sunglasses, or his eyes would have got burned out from the sulfuric acid. But yeah, they changed their protocol real fast. Then I was laughing. I actually butted in. I go, "Oh yeah, the battery explosion. I remember that. Don't put the fucking positive and negative on the battery. You know, put it far away so you don't get that spark. You know, positive all the way away, and then put your ground, and bam. You know what? No one listens to me. And they were still putting them right on the batteries, right on the lugs, jumping the cars. No, you don't do that. Always check your state of charge. Tells you a lot of things, but we don't got time for that. Apparently, we don't got time to go, meh, and then we didn't have time for that. See how fast that was? We didn't have time for that. We're always gonna remember that one now. That nonsense. We don't have time for that. Oh man, don't got time for that. So, and then when you have your digital voltmeter, you check your alternator after you're all done putting a new battery in. You know, that's a professional job, but people don't do that. Oh, it looks good on the gauge cluster and the battery light's not on. It's probably charging. No, you should go check it. Yeah, I just buy shitty Costco batteries and they die in 3 years. And they leave you stranded somewhere. But the trick is with a crappy economy battery like this, is to try to keep them charged. Like I got a battery tender and I try to charge the white truck and now the blue truck now, like about every month. And you check it. Check it like every 3 months. You buy one of those battery checker things. You throw it on there. See if it still has, you know. It's rated at like 800 cold cranking amps. Let's make sure it has like 750 or more. And usually they pass when they start getting down to in the 400 range. Usually they're pretty. Yeah, Costco battery. $100. And it's the same damn battery you're buying from other places. They're $200 and Walmart batteries. The same company. Because Johnson Controls is gone, and the quality of batteries is maybe even less than. I think some private equity firm bought Johnson Controls, which used to produce most of the batteries. And then you had East Penn, and then you had Deca, and it might be another one. Maybe it's probably China Wingwang now. Buy a battery from China. Yeah, I can't believe that shit though. A complete LOLs nonsense. Yeah. Oh, nothing's wrong here again. You know, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. We gotta get a side post freaking battery bolts though, 5-pack. It's gonna cost me freaking like $10. I don't want to spend $10. Just go to the junkyard and get some. Or put a post on like I did over here with screws. And yeah, never starts. We used to call them never starts. I think Corvair Wild used to call him never starts. He doesn't post anymore. Old Andrew. He's probably like 60 or something now. Who knows where he is? I put like Allen bolt things though on those with nuts. That kind of works better. Check this one. Yeah, we didn't even get to run this car around and get the old gas out and then be miserable about how many things are wrong with it when it starts stalling out and other stuff. And how bad the tires are, you know, it's just going to be a sadness. But we'll just buy more Hot Wheels cars to cheer ourselves up. Yeah, what a nightmare, though. Stupid stuff. What are this hours invested just in bullshit? Oh, man. It's cheaper and easier just to get a tow truck and then just tow your stuff around. Let's try to get this off there. I just don't know. Anyway, people freak out. Imagine being the roadside guy too. I would never do roadside, and then you got to deal with these customers that are just arrogant and just horrible, and they're, oh, you should have been here whenever, and I had to go wait for you, and they have all this crap, and you have to do this, and me. You hear all this BS, and you have to, and you just got to nod your head. Okay, well, I'm here now. Okay. I used to get that, run a $9 an hour running a freaking tow truck, and people would bitch to me about me being, you know, a half an hour late because the company just had really, really poor scheduling. You know, like GTFO, man. GTFO. You know, public bad. 4Runner, what, the Hot Wheels 4Runner? No, I'm keeping that one. I'm not selling anyone. I could have got 2 of those 4Runners, and they're like $20 now on eBay. People buy them for $20. They're $6.27 at Walmart. I was gonna buy both of them, but I really can't afford another $6. So I decided to buy those instead. I only need just one of one. One day I'll find more. I should have got both 4Runners. One of the packages is kind of a little bent up, so I left it. So it's pretty cool though. Maybe I'll find the Impala. I did actually get one, like cheap online. But 74 is the 96 Impala SS. Maybe it'll turn up. I don't know how it works, like the crates they get, and it's got to be at the right place at the right time. I found like a super rare, like lifted Chevy Bel Air at another Walmart. And it's just fun, you know. It's a fun game. Like you really don't need this crap. You don't need it at all. But if you're stopping by, you just gotta check, and you damn well know someone else is gonna buy it, and you're never gonna see it again. And like someone will pay like $20 for the car, so you're always thinking about, even when your money, it's always worth like more than what you paid. So it's just a fun game. And again, I can start my collection back because all my stuff pretty much got thrown out. And I kept saying it for years. One day I'm gonna build back a collection. I was mad about that. One day I'm gonna build back a collection. One day I'm gonna build back. There you go. In time. In time. Make your words matter instead of just bullshit. So that's that. Always check the state of your battery. Speaking of batteries, I'm going to charge this one. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. This drill was found. Yep, it was an abandoned drill. Left to die outside, and it was rusty for an unknown period of time at an unknown location. Now the pack is cracked. Yep, cheap DeWalt shit. Yeah, it's China drill. I'll put it on this one. Gotta put the other one on there. But yeah, we gotta use some of this stuff up. We gotta do a brake fluid flush. It's just been so hot. It's 96 degrees, I think it was today, and the white truck, and the fan clutch has been roaring like a semi truck all day. I love it. It goes. Woo! I don't buy Milwaukee because everything's made in China now in Milwaukee. They used to be made in America. I have a Milwaukee Super Sawzall, which someone actually wanted to sell years ago, and I kind of yelled at them, going, "Why are you going to sell a classic? Nothing wrong with it. AC powered Milwaukee Super Sawzall, made in USA, for like $20, and the thing is worth way more than that." Is that gonna fit? Yeah, it's gonna fit. We can monitor it on our camera, so when it catches on fire, we can know beforehand. Yeah, it's over there in that metal case. You can't even get them in a metal case anymore. Yeah, now Milwaukee's all made in China, so I'm not a big fan of that. You're spending $200 on Chinese tools. Yeah. It's just a name now. And they're, what else is weird? Milwaukee makes everything, though. They make the tools. I guess they get that contract with the home improvement stores. They make the hand tools, everything. Plumbing tools, channel locks, you know, the adjustable wrenches. You see it everywhere. Yeah. What else is going on? I don't know. I think we're off here. This battery's gonna die. Always check your state of charge, like I told you, on your battery. Don't be an idiot. Let's not go jump stuff. And save springs. I had another one somewhere. I don't know where it went. Tempted to go to Walmart right now and look for more cars, but it's just too hot outside. Oh well, in the morning. See, you save springs. You take stuff apart, and you save these springs. To find a spring, it's expensive and weird. So what I did is I take things apart now, and I save the springs. And sometimes when you need an extension or a compression spring, you just might have one for free instead of going to the hardware store and spending cents. So, anybody else do that? That's my pro tip. And you can save antennas. Alright, let's put those away in our box. We got the 4Runner. We got those two. We got the, did I show those? We had the neon ones. We got a couple of them. And what else do we get? The wagon set. And there's like a Chinese set. I got a couple of them. Probably the whole set was on the rack, but someone took them all in the morning. You know, you get what you get. I'm not going crazy for it. But this is a fun collection. I think the Porsches were gone, unfortunately, so I'm never going to get the Cayman for $2.30 and the 914. But people want like $30 for those cars now. They're freaking insane. So it depends on the Hot Wheels. Depends on the series. You get the mainline ones. Those are $1.18 at Walmart. Then you get the little better ones. They're like $2.30 to $2.67. Then you get the premiums like this. They're anywhere from around like $5.87 to $6.27, like these are. And then you got the transporter ones. Those are like $15.97. I get a couple of those. I didn't even know how expensive those were. I actually kind of bought those on accident, but they're cool anyway. Premium. There's one with Dan Gurney on it. I got that one in a Porsche. So I probably spent around like $40 over the year, a month. Usually buy like one a month. But yeah, one day I'm gonna do a wall maybe whenever I have a house. If it doesn't get flooded and damaged like everything else, that'd be pretty cool. Like a display wall. Just like, you know, something different. People put stupid ass pictures on their walls and, you know, other stupid crap. I'll do interesting stuff. So if anyone ever walked in, they'll go, "Wow, that's cool. That's cool." Nobody else has it. That's cool. That's what you gotta do. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm a sweaty mess. It's 90 something degrees out. And one day we're gonna get a Lego Titanic. That's the boxes for it. We're gonna have to sell those. I found in the trash. But not the outside box. $679. In time though. In time. We're pissed broke, but we're building them back up. It will in sales, scrap metal, and other cool stuff. I know it. So that is that. Want to see the bike that damaged me? Look, I still got the scar. My wheel locked up. Oh, don't crush that. Anyway, have a good one. Always check your state of charge on your battery. Don't be an idiot. Wherever my voltmeter is. Always rectify the situation. Know what it means. You know if this needs a charge, replacement, battery, connection. You know, this is your friend. Always bring that when someone says their battery's dead. If you remember, sometimes I forget. I think I didn't bring it last time because it was raining out, downpouring. Yeah. Yep. So I'm out of here. Hopefully this thing still works. We spent $400 on the fuel injectors on this thing. And we literally drove it 10 miles. And that's probably been like 3-4 years since I put those fuel injectors on. That's pretty bad. Yeah, those are standard brand. I'm pretty sure they're AC Delco, the ones you buy from AC Delco that are $30 more a piece. I'm sure they're the same in the box, but they're just more money. They look identical. Every marking's the same. So I bought the standard version and stuff. AC Delco. Because I actually bought one AC Delco and I bought the standard and compared the two. They were like identical. So probably you're just tacking on that AC Delco tax on it. Because AC Delco, everything's just Reebok, some other brand now, because it's all just made in China or other places. So anyway, hopefully this piece of junk works. If it doesn't, it's going to be on the market. So adios. Always check your state of charge. For real, I'll just brainwash you in the head. To get a cheap voltmeter, just don't throw on a jump box. Just don't say the battery's bad. Nothing. Don't assume. Be more of a start with the battery and then work your way with other electrical systems. You actually get good at automotive stuff, or a little better anyway. All right, screw this crap.